I slept with the son first and then went to the dad, and I had the sons all over my face.
No.
You didn't wipe it off?
No.
Well, no, because it was in the room next to each other.
Okay, why did they agree to do that?
A bonding experience.
What kind of bonding is that?
Just like father and son.
So the son was 18, so the dad was, or around 18, so the dad was probably like, what, 45, 50?
Yeah, I think he was early 50s.
Did the son wait outside while the dad was going? And
No, so they both came up to my apartment, and then one went into the living room and the other one went into the bedroom.
So they could hear each other.
To be fair, the dad wasn't that loud, so actually they probably didn't hear each other.
That's not
Did
my
they
kind
walk in together or like?
Yeah, so I'd actually slept with the son a few days before, and then he came back with his dad, and I thought, oh, the dad's coming to tell me off. But no, his dad wanted a turn as well.
Dude, W's son.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what they have going on, but it's not the right thing.
I'm single. I'm open. I'm not actively looking. I'm not like, I need a husband. I need a man. I need a relationship.
You need a husband? Ooh. You don't think you need someone to be your covering? You can't fake yourself. I'm actually thankful he's kept you hidden.
Wow. Oh, Lord. Don't make me cry.
It's okay. Things that are hidden are protected and valued. You're not in a safe if you're not worth anything. That's the enemy lying to you. And I see you, your smile, but also see deeper. I see the hurt. I see the loneliness. That's why I came. He loves you so much that I fought to come here. I didn't come here for that book.
Oh, God.
Listen to me.
Let's try this again.
I gotta hit you with it. I gotta hit you with it. I gotta make the tears come down your face. 'Cause that way you start to understand. Might not change, but in the moment you understand what's going on in your life, self-awareness, you take stock of what is really happening. I'm doing all of this jumping around here and going around there. No more. Sit back, sit down, listen to what's actually happening, what actually needs to be in relationships, instead of all of this, I'm a boss B, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that. Nonsense. Time to listen.
So I came across this, and this young lady is a part of the huge problem that we have in dating. Let me tell you the story. She went out on 2 dates with a guy. She took a massive book to the second date. Why bring a book to the date? I don't know. But she took a book to the date. Then she proceeds to have too many espresso martinis, gets drunk, and leaves the book at the bar that they were at. They went somewhere else. She ends up going home and forgetting the book. They're talking about the book. She's talking about the book with the guy that went on the date, and he asks her, are you going to go back to the bar and retrieve your book? And she says to him, probably not. The book was only $9 and it's 55 minutes away from my house, so I'll probably just buy another one on Amazon. And he said, jokingly, okay, big baller. And for that, she doesn't want to date the man anymore. Let me tell you something. She is the worst type of woman to date. She expected that man to do something that she refused to do for a $9 book or to buy her another book, right? They've only been on 2 dates. And I guarantee you he paid for both of them. But it's not enough. Like Kendrick say, but it's not enough. She is the worst type of person to date.
Why should a guy date you?
Well, I put them as my #1 priority, loyal, and I don't entertain any other guys. They have my full attention.
And you think a man values loyalty the most in his woman?
Yes, 100%.
Why would a man want that?
Because why does a man want a girl that talks to 50 million other guys?
So if we were dating and then you had a guy slide in your DMs and he said, hey, you're beautiful, how would you respond to him?
Wouldn't.
You wouldn't tell him, sorry, I have a boyfriend, nothing?
I wouldn't respond at all. I'd send it to my boyfriend and I wouldn't respond at all.
What gives you that mentality?
Because I want the same respect. So I'm going to respect them to have that same respect in return.
So you're a man, if a chick DM'd him, he should act the same way?
Yes, 100%.
What if your man was like a gynecologist and he worked around women all the time? Would you feel a type of way about that?
If he gave me a reason not to trust him, then yeah. But if he gave me every reason to trust him, then no.
This is how much I make in a week as a Miami/S worker. Last night was Wednesday. I worked my normal shift from like 9 p.m. until 5 a.m. and I made $1,403 cash. And then A guy sold me $350 for some lap dances too. So total I made $1,753 last night. Last night I went into work and one of my regulars from New York came and I made $4,708. I'm kind of an idiot and forgot that I was filming this video. So this is all of my money from the past 2 days instead of just last night. But yeah, he paid in all 50s, which is really annoying, but I have a million 50s from last night. Okay, so last night was Friday. I worked my normal shift. It was a fight night, which is normally really bad at my club, but I actually made some money tonight. I have $1,923 here in cash. And then I also have another $2,000 that my customer sent me on Venmo last night. So I made in total $3,923 last night. So pretty good night. Okay, it is now Wednesday and I'm realizing I didn't update you guys on my Saturday and my Sunday. So this is my money from Saturday and then this is my money from Sunday. Okay, so I just counted my Saturday money. I made $3,126. Okay, and then Sunday, a regular of mine went out to Kiki on the river. We had some fun. We went to Live. We went to 11. We did the whole like Sunday itinerary, which you do in Miami. He's not from here, so he was just excited to go out. But like, I've already done all these things, so whatever. And he just gave me $5,000 even. So, woohoo! Very good Sunday. I was super hungover Monday, which is why you're getting this update on Wednesday. So that brings my grand total for 5 nights of work at the club to $18,510. This was a very good week, not my best week, but I'm very satisfied with how it went. This is actually my second best month of all time so far, and I'm trying to hit a PR this month, so I need to make a little less than $14,000 over the next 6 shifts, and yeah, we'll see if I can do it. That's the goal, is $14,000 more in November. I leave for Thanksgiving next Tuesday. Well, on Tuesday, the Tuesday coming up. So we'll see if I hit it. I'll keep you guys updated. Also, I always see comments of people saying like, how do you get people to pay you to go out to dinner or to like go to brunch or whatever? Just tell them like my time is money. And if you want me to skip going into the club, then I need you to compensate me like what I would have made at the club. And you can lie to them, just lie to them and be like, oh, on a Sunday, I normally make like, I don't know, 5,000-6,000. And then they'll be like, okay, I'll just give you 5,000. Even if you wouldn't, even if on a Sunday you'd make like $1,000, just tell them $5,000, like shoot for the stars. It's not that hard. Or like the customer I got brunch with months ago, I was like, well, babe, like I'm leaving work, you know, I'm not getting a lot of sleep. So I'm going to have to sacrifice my sleep to come and see you for brunch. So I need to be compensated. And then they'll be like, okay, I'll pay. Just ask.
I'm going to say something real quick. When you see the night and day difference, like of this versus something like this, like it just takes it to, I don't know, man. I think of, I feel like women know what they're doing. I feel like they try to play like, I don't know how much trouble this is, or I don't know where this could go from here, while they're getting paid thousands of dollars. This is very, very good money in one night. I mean, even when you have to pay, I think what they said, like a club fee or something like that. Maybe if you have like prime time hours or something like that. I think I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to pay for like a certain slot. I think it's like advertising. So they say if you come at like a prime time hour, then you got to pay for that hour because it's a good hour. So, you know, I'm not sure how that works anyway. But let's say they have to pay like a $300 fee or something like that. That's still good money. But this is what you're doing. Unfortunately, well, I mean, let me not put it all on her. But I'm just saying when you put this type of stuff online, it makes people think. It influences people to think. Now, everybody's got to, they have to do what they're supposed to be doing. So the final decision is theirs. But I just say, this is the kind of life that we want women to avoid, right? And not to let the men out of accountability going and paying stuff like this, seeing somebody on the regular. I feel like I don't know. I feel like something out there you can get it for cheaper, but I guess it's the whole experience of the way the person makes you feel, and so you gladly do that. I guess. I don't know. Let me know in the comments again. But this, on both sides, like this, there's got to be something better out there than you coming on. This is how much I make. And women seeing that and be like, oh man, I want to do that too. Then they get in it and be like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have. What am I going to do now? They're crying on the side of the road, wanting to go back home to Georgia where their dad is at and live in his basement for a couple of months until they get back on their feet again. Now they're working at McDonald's, trying to work their way up. You don't want to do that. And number one. Number two, as a man, you probably don't want to be supporting something like this. I don't know. Not trying to trash people, but yeah.
Why are men expected to act like a husband in a boyfriend stage, but you don't feel as though you need to act like a wife in a girlfriend stage until somebody chooses to make you a wife? Make it make sense. If you never displayed qualities of being a wife, why would anybody want to make you one? It sounds like women just never want to put any effort forth. Like, we feel like we just have to offer minimal effort and that should be significant enough. That and the cat should just have it in the bag. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm choosing to be in a relationship, I'm in it to win it. Do you want dinner, baby? Massage, baby? Baby, what do you need? Y'all are literally admitting to doing half and then wondering why you still are not a wife. And they got the audacity to be complaining about why Suzanne's the wife before you. You haven't showed anything. You're doing what any other do. Stand out.
This is going to rattle a few feathers, but it has to be said. A lot of you like dating medium ugly men because it gives you a sense of security and superiority over someone else. And you believe you won't have to worry about them behaving badly because they should be grateful they are with you because they are less than you.
When I went on the first date with you, you had press-ons. You didn't even have money to get your nails done. You had $300 nails done because of me. You haven't taken me out on a date. You haven't paid for a date. Everything in this relationship is from my debit card. Look at your bank account. Baby, you haven't paid one bill since you've been with me. So you should get your motherfucker in there and cooking. You should get...
I'm literally paying your bills right now. Hi.
Cynthia.
Hi,
hold on, watch this. I'm glad you said that. No. You get your parasocial. You saw excited when Tara Yummy likes your comment on TikTok. Do not let them ugly, fat, dusty in your comment blow your motherfucking head up to where you think that you can sustain this shit. Because if you really can, I'll make you a Twitch account, I'll get you a desktop, and I'll get you a camera, and I'll see in 3 weeks what you can do on Twitch. If you really like that, I'll invest it. I got a PC right there. We see what you can do. When you end up with 1 sub and 2 viewers, we sitting right there saying, ooh, I want a G36C in the back of my ass.
Please, every woman that's watching that wants to date this, please DM me and I'll let you know. I'll figure it out.
Is this a public breakup? Are you breaking up?
Let me know.
Hold on, are you breaking up with me?
Let me know if...
Are you breaking up? We're breaking up?
I had applications, so...
Are you breaking up with me? Is that what that's doing? You're breaking up with me?
Let me guess, you're going somewhere to go get revenge on me because I went out yesterday with my girlfriends?
Girl, like, okay, I'm going to my boyfriend since you want to talk about some... Oh, I'm going to my girlfriend's. It's Sunday night. I'm going to go with my girlfriend's. Okay, I'm going to my boyfriend's. Since that's what you want to call it.
What are you so mad about? I literally went with my girlfriends to go to a new restaurant.
What you mad about? I'm going with my boyfriend.
In pajamas.
It don't matter what I'm wearing. It don't matter if I was wearing a with my boyfriends, like you say.
So you're going to go with your boyfriends. That don't even make sense, first of all. Okay. And you're going to go in pajamas. So who the f*** are you going to go for?
Like I said,
is the actual question.
My boyfriends, we're going to go out to eat dinner.
Who are you going to go for? Because you're wearing pajamas.
Girl, bye. You want to ask me questions? I ask you questions. I said carry on. I'll let you.
I can. Don't matter. I can ask whatever questions I want.
You don't need to ask.
Because why are you going in pajamas? Why do you have a muscle shirt on? Like, who you finna go for? The actual question is actually
I'm going with my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend. So.
Yeah, that's how you specified it. You going with your girlfriends? I'm going with my boyfriends. Asking too many questions.
Your boyfriends.
Bye.
That's really strange.
Okay, bye. That's cool.
You're so annoying, bro. Like.
You know how you randomly fall out of love with your husband once you hit your 40s and you're like, I should leave him. And then you find out you're in perimenopause and that your emotions have flatlined. And then they put you on hormone replacement therapy. And then you're like, oh, I do love this man. I just had flatlined emotions from my hormones. Yeah, so I had to be off of my estrogen patch for a few weeks. And I was like looking at my husband and I'm like, man, I feel nothing for this man. Well, who is this person that I'm living with? And then I went back on my estrogen and I'm like, He's the best man ever. And it's scary how much our hormones control us.
Do you think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
He should if he's his woman.
If it's his woman?
If it's his woman, he should.
Why you think so many girls think that's controlling?
It's not controlling. It's like if you're submissive and you want to know and understand where your man is coming from, then you should do that.
Why you think so many women think the opposite of what you just said, though?
Because they hoes.
Okay. That's all I need, then.
Mister, check your DM. Check your DM. What is there in the DM? What is there in that DM? Is it money there? Is there money there? You check your DM, please. Oh, have you checked it? Can you make sure you check your DM, please? Is there money there that I'm rushing and speeding to the DM for what? Everything is just a calamity. Nothing makes sense in that DM. Ever. Other than hi. Other than hey, how are you? How's it going? Are you an idiot? Stop rushing me to go to the DM and there's nothing there. No money, no nothing. No nothing to even to say, okay, this is the business plan. This is, you understand? Don't ask me to go to check my DMs if there's no money there. Is it business proposal? Is it how to get yourself to the next level? So irritating. I'll now be rushing to the DM thinking something tangible is there. I'll now say, hey, are you stupid? Hey, hi, what are you doing? Are you a fool? Are you an idiot?
Can somebody explain to me why it is so hard to go to a sports bar to find actual seating to possibly meet a man who's going to buy me a drink? Let me know. My friend and I have gone to 3 different bars. Let me know why it's so difficult. At this point, should I go home?
I'm so tired of this transactional relationship era that we're living in. Every single relationship that we have has to be transactional. Why? Why does it have to be what he's doing for me? What bag he bought me? What trip he took me on? Where we're going? Like, come on now. What happened to genuine love? What happened to genuinely pouring into somebody? What happened to genuinely knowing somebody? We gotta get back to that. We gotta go back to really, really wanting to have genuine and honest and open relationships. I'm so tired of the transactional relationships. Like,
I've been in that situation before where I know in my heart this guy's a good time, but I've fallen for the good time.
So you fell in love with him?
I'm someone that falls in love every other month, so I don't know if I fell in love with him, but I fell for him deeply. I spent my birthday with him, in love with him, taking me out, spoiling me, treating me right. We go out for lunch one day. I said, guys, I'm out. I found him, my husband. So I remember sitting down for brunch. We've now moved from, I don't want anything too serious. He's now doing all these things. And I'm thinking, God, nah, like the energy he's showing me, like this guy's my king. This is my boyfriend. Like spent his birthday, everything. Cool. We're sitting at the dinner table. We're sitting at the lunch table. And I have a champagne. We are now doing champagne, sipping champagne. We are now in Ivy. And I'm like, oh, baby, because that's what I called him. I'm like, oh, baby, what are we cheersing to? He said, we are cheersing to friendship. He said, cheers to friendship.
Please, how did you drink the drink after? No, I need to know. How did you drink it? I need to know. We're cheersing to friendship. Don't tell me. Did you put that in your mouth? You drank the drink.
I drank the drink.
You have mind.
I chased and drank the drink.
You chested that, man.
It's like, as I was drinking, I was thinking,
hey,
did he just say what I couldn't? It's like, when your bubble has bursted. My bubble bursted. We call him cheers to friendship because that's what he looked me dead in my eye.
Wow.
And told me over Prosecco.
Oh, you, baby.
So you've been a gold digger this whole time. And he says, cool, I'm just hanging out, chilling. And once you start to fall in love, thinking that this is going to be forever, he says, no, I'm just out here to have a good time. Let me take you and place you firmly right back in the friend zone. You didn't seem to got out of your little playpen. Let me take you back and set you firmly right back in the middle of that playpen. This is where you belong, in the friend zone.
You and I can agree that if your brother gets up in front of you and you see that, you're both victims, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now, we're just trying to determine which one of you is more of a victim.
But that's what I mean by the perfect victim. It doesn't exist.
I don't think so, because Because if the potential exists for you to recover, but the potential's gone for him to ever recover.
The potential for them to suffer is over, but the potential for me to keep suffering is still there.
That's true, but the potential also exists for you to recover.
So either way, it's like the
No,
potential.
it's not either way. All potential's gone from him.
I cannot wholeheartedly sit here and say that one person, men or women, suffer more in war. Everyone. The people fighting, people on the opposing side, people on whatever side you're on, there are victims in both sides.
This is what happens. Modern women act like they don't understand. I think what he's trying to say is, yes, while you might be going through a lot and you could potentially go through the same thing over and over again forever and ever and ever, you could also pop out with a man after 5 years of struggling and say, I never knew I could love anybody since who? My brother. I never knew I could get over that. Let's say it was your husband. I never knew I could find somebody that takes my wounds. I still have good days and bad days, but he's helping me through it. And then after so many years, you get over it and you what? You recover. But there's nothing for that man because he's taken off the earth, because he's sacrificed. So the suffering that you're talking about, even though both of y'all have suffered, you have a chance to move on because the man sacrificed for you.